Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Monday, May 31st. Guys, happy Memorial Day, and a big thank you to all the servicemen and women who serve this great nation. If this is by any chance your first video, my name's Logan. I do the MLB picks daily on this side of the channel, and we're trying to grow Calling Our Shot to the moon, right, guys? And we can't do it without you. So mash that subscribe button if you already aren't subbed. Right now, we're sitting at 5637 subs. Can we get to 5,700 by the end of today? Absolutely, you guys are the best. You know we're trying to grow to 10K. That's how we're going to the moon. Baby steps, right? And consider becoming a Calling Our Shot All-Star. These amazing people all over the screen are our current Calling Our Shot All-Stars. These are the real MVPs. And if you're interested in joining, either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description. Guys, Austin and I, you are the reason why we wake up every morning. You COS All-Stars. So a big thank you, and keep being awesome. Let's recap yesterday. Yes, our parlay of the day, it cashed. Yes, and guys, I told you we were knocking on the door. We kept getting 2 out of 3 legs. Finally, our parlay of the day cashed. We went 4-2 collectively, though. So let's recap the 3 legs that did cash in our parlay of the day. Snell strikeout total under. I told you Snell was so bad. I told you he wouldn't even make it to 5 innings. Bang. Super right on that one. Nats game under. That was a win. Guys, I almost called it a Logan's lock because I just knew there was no way that they were getting to 7 runs, and I was right on the money on that one. Chicago White Sox run line. That was a win. Good job, White Sox. That was a major clutch. They were the ones that were needed to clutch up our parlay of the day, and they did. Houston first 5, that was a win. It coincided with Blake Snell's little meltdown. He always does this. He's not a good pitcher. I'm super profitable betting against Blake Snell. I'll continue to do it. LA Dodgers no run first inning, that was an L. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna take a break from the no run first inning today, and you know, all the NRFI bettors and all the no run first inning doubters, yeah, they're gonna get a little victory today, but that's okay. I just didn't like any of the no run first innings on the slate today, but we will be back eventually with those. And the New York Yankees money line, that was an L. Oh man, Yankees, what the heck was that? I will talk more about that later today, but let's start with our first pick of the day. The slate is absolutely gorgeous on this Memorial Day. So, guys, get out there and bet some baseball. We're starting with Red Sox versus Astros. I'm taking Houston's team total over 4, -115 odds. Yeah, I'm just messing with the team total here because I know, you know, Houston's bats have been red hot. We are certainly going to cash this team total with ease. Houston, first in runs, first in hits, first in strikeouts. Yes, 1-1-1. I mean, there's nothing better than that, right? They're facing Rodriguez on the other side of the mound. 4 earned runs in each of his last 3. Yes, he's certainly capable of giving up some earned runs, right? And, you know, just assuming he goes out there and puts up a solid performance, I ask myself, can Houston's bats get to the Red Sox bullpen? I say absolutely, right? You know, now looking at the stats, Boston's bullpen is 7th in ERA, which, you know, definitely towards the better of the pack. I mean, it's top 10, right? But I just trust Houston at home. There's just an it factor about Houston. Whenever you're watching them, you know that they can erupt for 8, 9, 10 runs any given moment. That's why they are first in all those important offensive categories. And that's why we are riding their team total into the ground today. Give me Houston team total over. Next pick, A's versus Mariners. Yeah, guys, I'm taking A's money line, -136. You get pretty decent odds for, in my opinion, for a matchup that isn't really all that close, right? Let's see. Let's look at the pitchers here. Both pitchers have won in their respective matchups. Logan Gilbert, first of all, great first name. Logan Gilbert, 2 earned runs and 4 innings pitched in a 4-3 win when these two teams faced. So he still gave up 2, and I mean, if you look at Logan Gilbert's ERA, it is through the roof. So I definitely think he's going to give up more than 2 earned runs today. And let's look on the other side of the mound. Caprielian, 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, and a 6-3 win. Yes, I'm certainly trusting more in Caprielian than Logan Gilbert today. And I just think the A's are certainly the better team. They're middle of the pack offensively. You know, Seattle, by comparison, 27th in runs, 30th in hits, 20th in Ks. Yes, Seattle's been no hit. Yes, their offense can go kaput any time of the day, and that's why we are riding the A's money line, -136. Lock it in. Another money line pick for you guys. Angels versus Giants. Yes, I'm taking Giants money line, -140. Is this a trap? I don't know. So someone messaged me on the Discord. Yeah, this one looks a little too good to be true, and I completely agree. So if this is a trap, we are springing it. Johnny Cueto's on the mound for the Giants. 4, 1, 2 earned runs in each of his last 3. Cueto has been up and down. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys. He's not as solid as we'd like to see on the mound, but certainly that's not who we're looking at. We're looking at Bundy on the other side of the mound. 4, 7, and 6 earned runs in each of his last 3. Bundy has the capability of getting rocked. Both teams middle of the pack offensively, which is why, I think this line is what it is. Vegas is saying, well, maybe the Angels erupt a little bit for some runs on Cueto, but I wouldn't put any money on the Angels. In the Giants I trust today, San Fran 14-7 at home. We love all these stats. We love all these evidence for the Giants. And if you've been betting Giants all year, you've been super profitable. The Giants, if not, I don't know who's more profitable than them. They're just constantly winning. They're constantly winning as underdogs. So we are riding with the Giants today at home. Let's lock in another money line pick. Rays versus Yankees. Yeah, I'm taking Rays money line, and I'm not thinking twice. -104 odds. I'm sure the odds will change throughout the day, though. Guys, the Yankees stink. They lost me some money today. They were one of our only 2 L's. They lost me money yesterday. They were one of our only 2 L's on the day yesterday. Because I just said, there's no way they get swept by the Tigers, right? And I said, right? And I just looked at the camera and I'm like, wait a minute, what if they do get swept by the Tigers? Well, they did. And now they're facing one of the hottest teams in baseball, the Tampa Bay Rays. Rich Hill's on the mound. He won in his most recent matchup versus the Yankees, 9-1. Yes, he was absolutely solid. He went 6 2/3 innings pitched, 9 Ks. Rich Hill, old man Rich Hill, with the salt and pepper. Yeah, he's been great. He also won 10-5 with a 4 earned run. With 4 earned runs in that game. Yeah, so Rich Hill, he's 2-0 versus New York this year. And I think we make it 3-0 today. Who's on the other side of the mound? Jameson Taillon, 4 earned runs, and the 1-9 loss versus the Rays. Yes, Hill and Taillon did face each other. Now let's just look offensively at these two teams. The Yankees, when I needed them the most yesterday, they were nowhere to be found. They couldn't hit Skubal. Skubal is a very hittable pitcher. And, there's a reason why they're 23rd in runs, 24th in hits, 20th in Ks. I blindly trusted them yesterday, and they said, nope, we are stinking right now. So when I was watching that game, I said, there's absolutely no way I will be picking them tomorrow. I will be picking Rays, and I don't even care who the pitching matchup is. I don't care anything. I'm just picking Rays. And if the Yankees want to come out at home and put up a solid showing, that's fine. Tampa Bay, 5th in runs, 12th in hits, 30th in Ks. Now that 30th in Ks does definitely set up a few alarm bells. The Rays got to get better in the strikeout category, but that's okay. The Rays are catching a win for us today. And now this is normally the part of the program where if you've been watching these videos, I do a player prop, but I'm going to be honest with you today. There was not any player props that I particularly liked, and why force a player prop when the slate is so gorgeous today? So instead, we will be going with White Sox versus Indians. Yes, I'm taking White Sox run line, and I believe it's going to be game 1 of this series. I want the game that the White Sox are facing McKenzie for the Indians, right? McKenzie, why do I want that? Why am I personally calling out McKenzie? 5 earned runs in their May 1st matchup, and yes, the White Sox won 7-3. So McKenzie kind of got rocked in that one. Actually, not kind of. He did get rocked. Barely lasted anything. So I don't really care who the White Sox put on the mound. They've got a good selection of pitchers. Early reports said it might be Rodon. If it's Rodon, guys, I'm putting the house on Chicago White Sox money line or run line. But I don't know who it's going to be. That's unfortunately a disadvantage of doing these picks videos so early in the day. The pitching matchups aren't fully locked in, but that's okay because as the day goes on, we can talk about it. If it is Rodon, he has given up 1 and 0 earned runs, and the no-hitter, the famous no-hitter game against the Indians, right? Cleveland, 21st in runs, 28th in hits, super back of the pack offensively. When you need some offense, don't count on Cleveland. Chicago White Sox, definitely a clutch team offensively, 6th in runs, 5th in hits. They clutched up for us yesterday, and I think their bats definitely get to McKenzie today. That's why in the doubleheader today, I still like the White Sox run line. I think they can easily get those 2 runs to cover against McKenzie. So we're locking that one in. And moving on to our last pick of the day, guys, yes, this would be the no-run first inning part, but as I mentioned earlier, I didn't like any of them today. Why force a no-run first inning when the slate's so gorgeous, right? Instead, I'm picking Padres versus Cubs, and I'm taking Padres money line. Yes, I don't know who Chicago's pitcher is going to be. Again, that's a problem when we do these picks videos so early in the day. But as always, we can talk about it in the comments and even in the Discord. That's why go join the Discord, link in the description for that. But we do know who San Diego is putting out there. They're putting out Paddock. Paddock, 1 earned run in each of his last 3 starts. Really solid for Paddock recently. And Chicago White Sox offensively, 12th in runs, 13th in hits, 23rd in strikeouts. Yes, the Cubs are definitely up there in the strikeout category. San Diego, by comparison, 8th in runs, 9th in hits, 2nd in Ks. I love San Diego's offense a lot more than I do Chicago's, and I think Paddock can hold them at bay today. I mean, come on, guys. Don't you love putting money and putting money on San Diego and watching Fernando Tatis just homer? Yes, we love that, and we are riding the Padres money line. Don't have odds for it yet, but when they come out, we will watch for it. Now, let's add it into our parlay let's not add that pick in the parlay of the day, but let's make one. Let's make a parlay of the day that will cash 2 straight days in a row, and tomorrow you will see me dancing because if we hit back-to-back parlays of the day. So, let's craft it. Houston team total. I love that pick. Giants money line. If it's a trap, well, screw us, but I think it's going to be a good one. And A's money line plus 427 odds. I think that stands a really, really good chance of cashing today, guys. But lastly, let's recap the picks for you guys. Houston team total over, A's money line, Giants money line, Rays money line, White Sox run line in the game 1 or whatever game they're pitching against McKenzie or hitting against McKenzie, and Padres money line. Thank you guys so much calling our shot. You were the absolute best community. Hope you guys have a great Monday, and let's make some money today.